everybody, and welcome to the blind let's play of Danganronpa. So yeah, I don't have any knowledge about this game more than I know that it has some brutal executions. It's to do in... Okay, I do have some knowledge. It's in some kind of school setting of extreme people, I suppose. So I didn't know what's that kind of premise there, and I know that there's going to be some kind of investigation and conversations will be a key part and all that. I have already preset all the settings, and I will be going with the most highest of difficulties. I don't know about the gameplay though. I've just seen the first execution though, and I think I know the first case, but otherwise I have just installed it and checked it out that it works. So. Yes. No. I hope you'll enjoy, because I certainly will. Have a good time.
Danganronpa.
So yes, that was quite the opening here. So yeah, let's just start with the game, I suppose, and see where this will lead us. That opening is quite damn good. But let's just go with a new game. And naturally, I'm gonna go with Japanese, as that feels a bit, I don't know, logical. And then we're going to go with mean difficulty on both of these, because we ain't no cowards here, are we? Though this might have been a mistake. I shall disable my face for the face cam for these cutscenes. That's rather grim. Nah, I'm just kidding. I won't disable the face cam. I know you all want to see these reactions as contained as they might be. Trigger Happy Havoc. The massive high school towers all over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope Speak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope Speak a pretty fitting name. Quite literal, to be honest, but just fitting enough. There are 2 other things you need to attend this school. Also, let me just move this here. This might perhaps be a bit bad, but we'll see. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. Yeah, that I do remember still. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Was then...
まずはオーソドックスな自己紹介から始めたいと思う。僕の名前は苗木誠だ。
I'm gonna read all this out loud just why not, so maybe I should have taken the English voices. Oh well. Before we go any further, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi. As you can see, I am nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. Okay. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff like I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you ask me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be pretty whatever is the most popular at that particular moment. That's a lovely main character, that he's just so average. Yeah, that's better. Even among the average, I am completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. Okay, I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still. Here I am, standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope Speak Academy. She should have been talking here, whatever. Still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. What a nice choice of words there. I got this overwhelming presence. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Chatboard. Oh. Is there... Oh, huh. Okay, so Ultimate Pop Sensation, Baseball Pro... That's it. Hope Speak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the Ultimate Pop Sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. How shallow. Oh well. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. And they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. That is an interesting kind of student to accept, but okay. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Okay. Gangs everywhere love the guy. That's a bit interesting. The ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator. Ultimate fanfic creator. I don't know what it is, but like, just having that kind of title that, yeah, I create fanfics. And the ultimate gambler. The ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. Usually there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. Such... The main character himself says that, yeah, I don't have much of a personality. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. Oh, we recently had a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. Okay. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Luck is a trait, you can train luck, right? Just go to gambling dens. Except they do have a gambler. Damn, whatever. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually, standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. You don't say. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter I clutched in my hand. It said there had been a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 AM. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gather up all my determination, and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we are supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 10 over 7 AM. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting, just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school, maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into the Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. Okay. I was hoping for that to be... That would have been really kind of easy to animate, so... I mean, if I remember, I'm gonna animate that for you here, but okay, whatever. Like that kind of, that would be really easy to animate, but oh well. But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again, and the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it, came to an end. At that point I should have realized. The reason I was brought Hopespeak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. That sounds far too corny, oh goodness gracious. Welcome to despair. Welcome to Despair High School. That sounds pretty promising.